Just wait 2 more minutes for the few more people to join us today. Let me move my chat. How we go? So I have 2 screens, guys, I tell you. So sometimes you might see that I look up because I have your chat box on the bottom right corner of my second screen. And I would like to raise my eyes a bit like often because I would like to see a lot of interactions if possible, a lot of questions, use cases, scenario, and so on. But let's wait, 1 more minute, and then I can start the webinar of today. Just a quick suggestion. It's not going to be it's going to be a hands-on webinar, this one, but not for you to actively add in information, I would say. But I'll suggest you to take a old style notebook and pen to just like note down a few things or just few words, few concepts that you might want to hear later, and might be useful for you to just in the future just go back thinking of what we've done today, and you have already these keywords noted down, and also useful if you need to ask things. Okay, so 4 or 5. I pleased to see that I can see some familiar names. I don't see your faces, unfortunately, and I'm usually very used to teach in person and something that I really like. But the power of webinars is the fact that we can reach really everywhere, and you guys can be seated anywhere. Could be in Singapore, could be around Southeast Asia. Welcome back, guys, for who knows me already. So today's session is about how to build a landing page in 5 minutes. Maybe slightly more than 5 minutes because of, maybe I'm a person that likes to speak, and but it's actually very, very quick to see results just using AI in this case, and in a landing page that will be useful, immediately usable. Okay, let's start the presentation. This presentation is being recorded. What we are going to focus today, of course, we are trying to understand the role of landing pages in digital marketing. Landing pages are different than websites or big platforms, and we are trying to understand why they are a very essential piece for making a product standing, for making it like successful, and to also measure the interest of the audience. It's not something that is just a secondary, doesn't cover a secondary role in marketing. It's very much a primary role. We're going to see the essential elements of a high converting landing page, what makes the audience focusing on a landing page, and what we should avoid to insert to have a successful landing page. And we're going to explore 2 tools that will streamline the creation process. One tool I can anticipate you will be ChatGPT, that I'm fairly sure that most of you knows how to use it, or at least maybe you're not using it daily, but you are familiar with it. And the other one is Framer. It's a bit more a designer tool, but I'm pretty sure that you're gonna be equipped to use Framer even if you don't know much about design and development. Okay, so our workshop community, just repeating a few, I would say, common sense directions. So please, guys, stay open and curious. You know that we are, today is a big group, and I'm very glad. We are coming from different backgrounds, different experiences. So please, please share your stories. No matter if it's something that sounds maybe not meaningful to you, I'm sure that will be extremely helpful also for somebody else. So no worry of sharing your ideas, your opinion, your maybe use case, because here we are all respectful, and we apply, being kind to listen what everyone else is saying. So please also engage actively. So just use the chat box here. There is not a chat bot. There is me answering this question and reading to just share your opinion, maybe answer some of my questions. And if you are particularly adventurous and you would like to unmute yourself, please feel free. I would love to hear your voices, your face. Okay. I'm Martina. It's time to present myself. Martina, I'm a UX designer and a designer educator, and I've been living in Singapore for 12 years now. I'm not from here, and I don't know if some of you might have guessed, but I'm Italian, and I hope I don't have a strong accent now. It depends. If I have to chat with my mom, maybe. Earlier, yes, but right now, I hope you're not hearing much of my pizza and pasta accent. I'm part of Media House. So Hatch Media House, guys, for some of you that doesn't know, is a digital and design and a marketing agency. And we are trying to partner with organizations, no matter if they're big, if they're small, if they are just a startup or just an idea. And we would like to really help and build a solution that can help now, in the immediate future, in few weeks or few months, and amplify the present, create resonance with the communities, and of course, some drive some sales. Okay, guys, I would like to ask you to join our Mentimeter, maybe from your phone. Let me do it with you. So you just have to open your browser, menti.com, you digit, and then yes, you could use this code 82110933, and please start to answer to this question. Wait a second, 82110933. I'll do it with you. There we go. So, guys, let's start with the topic that we are here all today. How often do you create landing pages? Earlier, I gave you just a really brief explanation and definition on what a landing page is. So it's not exactly a full website. That might be a bit scary, let's say, for some of you, but something a bit smaller. Okay, I'm actually quite glad that I can see two people. Let me see. Yes, three people that has created a landing page. Great. So I can ask you guys. Maybe can you tell me what did you maybe? It's going to be a question on the next slides. But what did you use as a platform? And guys, if you are designers, if you're marketers, or if you're just people that have found fun to create landing pages. Oh, so many. Wow, today, amazing. Okay, so there is a big number. I can see also thumbs up. Okay, good. And I hope for you was quite, I would say, pleasant experience to create landing pages, and not a super painful headache one. Okay, let's move forward, and please answer, if you can answer some of my question later, it will help me also to understand what the rooms looks like and how I can interact better with you, and also provide very much tailored solution immediately for maybe your projects, and not use a use case scenario that might not be useful for anybody. Okay, so what's your biggest challenge when creating a landing page? I know that we have only 5 people that has done it, but imagine all the other one. if you have to create a website, very short and very slim website, I would say, that will present some of your product or a specific project or I don't know, a hobby that you are interested to. What do you think will be the biggest challenge? What do you think is the task that somehow scares you the most? Okay, I can also see, nice. I'm happy to see all these bubbles popping up in my screen, but I also see Anselm saying that one of the biggest challenges will be creating a funnel and capture leads. Perfect. You are in the right place, Anselm. Okay, so there is actually there is quite an equal amount of answer between thinking about design and the layout, copywriting, yeah, that's quite hard, and thinking about time management and efficiency. So like how long does it take to create a landing page? Maybe some of you think that it's something that will take I would say weeks or months. Equal amount also for conversion optimization. Yeah, so what we were saying, funnel and capture lead. And actually the technical setup and integration, how to make it function, like how to put it out in the internet, how to put it out in the browser, how people can find my page. Okay, I can still see people joining. Very good. I'm also quite glad to see that some of you are quite creative and they are not scared on how landing page will look like. And I'm very glad. It means that you have it already maybe a bit in your mind, you know, more or less how to design it. Let me give you another hint. For some of you that maybe has never created, imagine how you can evolve your Instagram page in case you are, I don't know, you're selling something as a hobby, or you identify yourself as a, I don't know, a travel blogger, or would you like to do it actually? You know, maybe you're a person that would like to identify yourself as a travel blogger or a book expert, or maybe culinary expert. So imagine if you have an Instagram page and how you can make it as a landing page. Let's move forward. I have another question for you guys. Have you ever created a landing page, guys, using, let's say, Framer, as I said before? This one's supposed to be a cloud, so I'm waiting to start to see the pages, like the words popping up. Yes, just a word. Maybe we have a bit of delay. Let me see. So ChatGPT, okay, you used to create landing pages. Great. Let me see somebody else. Aweber, never heard about WordPress. Good. Let me give you some hints. Framer, somebody has Wix, exactly. In the past, some websites, yeah. So have you know, there are many services online, some for free, some they have like a gate, a paywall that will allow you to use the features only until a certain, certain limit, and then you have to pay. But most all of these, they have a solution also for, let's call it beginner, for people that has been introduced to website creation just recently. Netlify, Hardcode. Okay, so you are maybe you have used Sandbox or anything like that. Okay, ChatGPT, Wix, WordPress, Figma. Maybe some of you maybe knows that you can use Notion now. Yes, I will show you a landing page immediately. Just give me 1 second. I give you a bit of basic knowledge on how to recognize a landing page. Bubble, very good. Wix, Wix Studio, WordPress. Nobody has used it on Squarespace. Squarespace is quite famous in Singapore because most of the restaurants, I notice, they use it because it's very easy to have a very, very professional website when you talk about F&B and not very difficult information to show, like, a very nice image, a menu, some, I don't know, some prices and a reservation form. So most of them are done using Squarespace. It's a bit expensive, I will say, to pay monthly, but it's fine. Okay, I think that with 11 responses, we are quite satisfied, I will say. Thank you so much for your contribution. And now I would like to ask you guys, for some of you that has been using a landing page, what were your primary goal? Why did you create a landing page? For the other people, I would like to ask, why would you like to create a landing page? Again, imagine that is a bit of an evolution of your maybe social media profile. And you can imagine yourself a person that needs to pull itself or some products out in the world. So what's your primary goal in this case? For sure, having digital products to sell. Absolutely, yes. To reach more customers. Yes. Do conversion. Same, exactly. Do some marketing. This is, let's say it's the big cloud, of course. Attracting leads, funnel capture leads, and get leads. Yes. Very good, guys. Another person said, digital product, do conversion marketing, attracting leads, get leads. Yes. So having leads is the main reason of creating a landing page. Okay. Let's go next. This one, guys, maybe some of you might answer, but how you decide when to use a landing page in your campaign. Let's keep it and we go on to the next to make it a bit quicker. Some of you will knows already how to answer, but let's keep everyone interested into let me see. Also here, the specific aspect that your rapid landing page creation you're most interested in learning about. I'm pretty sure, guys, that you're gonna tell me like how to do, how to design it, how to implement it, and put it immediately available on a search engine and so on, right? If I'm not mistaken. So if you are okay with this, is there anything specific in case? I give you just a few minutes to answer. If not, we move forward. Okay. Tools, technique. We're going to use AI now to really build up a page that is done quickly to give you a bit of a sense how AI can help to put together a page. But then, of course, like everything needs a refinement, and that comes to a free site. Yes, we can do that. Anything else? I tell you guys, I'm a very big fan of Framer because will help you to really put all these things together immediately. But then, of course, like everything will need a bit more work if you want something that is a bit more tailored to you. Okay. Free and easy templates, Framer has it for free. So I think that, guys, most of the platform like Squarespace, Wix Studio, even Webflow, that's a bit more complicated. All of them, they have a limited amount of free templates for sure to try out for you. Of course, if you want something that is a bit more advanced, a bit more interesting, and also in terms of animations and overall appearance, those stuff are behind a paywall. Okay, so free and easy templates, what design and layout is most effective? Yes, we're going to see that. Successful example. Good for you guys. I'm exactly that. I'm a UX designer. I'm really designing experiences for mobile and digital tools. So we're going to see what's best to keep, keep your website, your landing page actually concise and effective and not let your audience just spread out, and this will decrease the amount of leads that you're gonna create. Okay, I think you answered already on what you would like to learn today, and what's your takeaway. I assume is really creating effective landing page from now, I would suggest you even tonight or this weekend if you have time. But then let's start to really go into a bit more theory. We try to set up the basic, the foundation of what is a landing page, guys. Landing page is a standalone web page specifically designed to fulfill one single focused objective. I can easily tell you what a landing page is not. It's not something that looks similar to a very wide website like, I don't know, Adidas or Nike, or it's not looking like a Lazada website or Amazon. Those are platforms that are performing an amount of action that is extremely big and huge, while landing pages are trying to fulfill one single goal, okay? For example, you need to make people your audience signing for a newsletter. You need to let them download an ebook. You need to, of course, leading them to purchase a single product that is digital or something that will have them at home. So a homepage is designed not for browse around, like many of these big websites will be more inclined for you to do it, but for a single purpose, to just finish one specific action that has been part of a specific plan that you have designed before. Let's go a bit more in detail. Somebody say that is a brochure. It must be a specific brochure. For example, let me give you a quick brainstorming. It's not the brochure of you're going to the dentist. So it's not a dentist offering. So the dentist is not showcasing all the team, I don't know, the facilities and the machinery that they have, but these brochure or landing page will only showcase a specific service they perform. For example, providing Invisalign services. But they are not talking about which kind of machinery they have, or the amount of people they have in their no, it's not called studio. How to call it in English? Wait a second. In Italian, it's called studio, but I think you get it. So there are, this brochure or landing page is explaining extremely well only one specific service. Okay. Then we're going to see how this specific service is attracting different kind of audience. So it's not limiting to one person, but it's also attracting, depends on the segmentation of your of the people interested. Okay. I hope maybe it's clear. If not, I really appreciate raise your hands and ask me on the chat. Let's move on. So landing page, as I will say, are crucial because they are really strip away distraction. They are guiding the visitors towards completing one specific action. If we are using this idea of the dentist and the Invisalign, we would like for them to know more about only Invisalign and not about the other services that this dentist place will give. Not about, I don't know, extraction, cleaning, or performing any other surgeries. We're just wanting to let them know that the Invisalign service is structured like this is the payment, and so on. Okay, I hope this is clear. So the fact that you are designing an experience that is just tailoring one specific need that your audience might have, it will help you to really narrow down your the attention of your audience. You don't let them browse around. You don't let them move away maybe from performing that specific action that is maybe leaving their email address or sign up for a newsletter and so on, because you want them to just stay focused on exactly the task that you would like them to perform. Okay, so when we are using the landing page, what are the use cases? We want exactly to lead capture. We want to collect visitor information, often exchange or something that valuable, like a free guide or a webinar. I think, guys, here, from what I understood, there are some marketeers, and I'm sure that you have some use cases. Usually, you know, the most valuable things online right now of people is their time and, of course, their personal data. We need to convince people, make them sure that the moment they're gonna leave their even their email address, they will have something back. So they are more inclined to, of course, pass it to you, because right now that is the most valuable asset they have. So imagine you ask to sign up for a newsletter, and after they sign up, immediately on their mailbox, they will have a PDF with some tips or a discount, a voucher, something that they can download or they can access the moment they will be, I don't know, services being launched or they make a second purchase. Right now, I'm just brainstorming with you. So if some of you would like to share maybe their business or an idea they have, we can use that as a real use case scenario, and might be useful for you. You have like a sort of free consultation. Let's move on. What will be also another use case scenario is a click-through page. So you start to warm up the visitor with the content, with the text, images, details of your product, videos, for then make them sure that they are happy and ready to purchase, to hit the pay purchase button. Landing page are also useful, of course, to describe very much in detail what's your offering, showcasing every single detail of your product, the use case, or also maybe reviews and what other people that has accesses or had used your services had thought about it. And this will help your audience to make sure that that's exactly the perfect service or object that they were looking for, and then you have a lead, you have a sale. Okay, last one, of course, sale page. Sale page are also drive sales, providing detailed product information and compelling calls to action. They are not letting you just explore around, but again, when you talk about the sales, there is a clear structure on payment, for example. They give you few only option for paying, and the user will be safe to insert their credit card information, or maybe knows exactly that if they want to save some money, they can pick up, if it's not a digital product, if they can pick up that product from a shop, from what time, until what time, to how to reach the shop, and so on. So landing page are used to, also on the sale page, giving all the information to make the experience of the sales the best for your user, and to don't let them ask you for additional things because they were not sure. That's something that was not enough. Let's see also some of details and characteristics about landing pages. As I said, you might gonna hear always the same thing, but this one is to make sure that you get the intention, right? When we talk about focus on a single objective, imagine what you would like to achieve on your landing page, because unlike other pages on your website, let's give the example of not the dentist, but right now for example, a gym, right? Thinking like a spinning a spinning studio or a yoga studio, or something that maybe is yoga, Pilates, and spinning, something that offer a wider range of activities. So unlike the other pages where they are describing that there is yoga, Pilates, gyrotonic, spinning, but they also describe in detail what their team, what their the specialty, the locations of their outlets. So these other pages are dedicated to other things. What is your landing page is to dedicate it to one goal. You have to think what will be, is to generate leads, to making sales, or promoting an event, or maybe, for example, try to understand if you don't really to promote an event, but to warm up your audience for a launch later, for a new product later. Your product is not ready yet, but the fact that you're creating a landing page that is describing what the product will be, you increase a bit more the curiosity, a bit more the the suspense. That will also be extremely good for your business, because people are starting to feel that kind of FOMO, let's call it like that, and because they know that something else will happen later, but then will keep them, warmer interested to then ready to purchase or know more about your article the moment is online. So what is your single objective? What would you like to do? You have to be extremely specific. Think about the visitor segmentation. The landing pages, maybe wrongly, we think that they are, because they are supposed to showcase one product only, they are also tailored to a specific audience segment, right? Let me give you another example. So now we use another industry, that is photography, for example, right? Imagine that is a photographer that is specialized in wedding shooting, pre-wedding photo shoots, but also family, also maybe newborn shooting. Okay, so a photographer is able to do all of this, but the moment he's creating a landing page to promote more maybe his pre-wedding shootings, because it has a promotion, or there is a bit of a plan. Of course, there is a strategy behind the segmentation. So the audience is not limited to couple that needs to get the shooting because they will get married, or they are married already, but think also to maybe people that would like to purchase that as a gift. So those are also kind of audience that this landing page will have to tailor, right? Not only, again, couple that they will use firsthand the service, but maybe people that would like to give the service, or people that would like to know more, what does it need to make a couple shooting that doesn't have to be really related to weddings. You understand my point? Again, if you have an example, let me know and we can brainstorm together. Next one will be conversion optimization. I've read this word, these two words so much in the past slides. So removing the navigation menu and distractions, so do not let people roaming around, will be useful for let your users, your audience, to focus only to purchase, to perform or purchase that product, perform that action, that whatever is it, to hit the buy button or to insert their email in a form, right? So again, on the photography example, people should not go and see the other galleries, the other shooting that this photographer has done, or maybe there is a page describing the kind of equipment that this photography has. But this landing page should also have a detailed description on how package for a pre-wedding photo shoot looks like. For example, timing, of course, price, maybe suggestion on outfits, but that would also be maybe something that you can add a bit later, but like a very, very specific information only about that product, not anything else. Some of you, actually, I am pretty sure most of you knows what's the sales funnel, right? But let's use this the idea of the funnel to understand better how to translate into the needs of a landing page. So top of the funnel, right? TOFU, the awareness. The landing page will, the goal is to capture initial interest and start building a relationship with your audience. They don't know anything about you, or if they know, they might not know about the product that you would like to sell, or the service that you are trying to like gain information for then launching it later. So this kind of landing page will have to educate your audience and then showcase better what you're talking about, starting also to target the kind of audience. So for example, in this case, young couples or people that would like to purchase this product for as a gift, the people with some, of course, purchase power, and then help them to move them in the consideration stage. So like kind of like we'll see later. Sorry, I'm anticipating too much. For example, a landing page can offer, for example, rather than just a description, also a free resource like an ebook or a checklist, something in exchange for a contact information. Something that will land on a private mailbox that will make this audience that there is actually a real value of why they should sign with you to get more information, because they get something immediately already. Let me think about again the photographer example. Okay, I don't know if it happens of you, but having very nice and pleasant pictures. Also, for example, the outfit should not be picked like by case. They should be carefully planned. So maybe with the ebook or the checklist that these people will have on their on the mailbox will help them to choose the right shade of beige or the blue, and give them an idea, for example, on which kind of accessory they should take, which kind of I don't know, extra prop if they want to use on their on the shooting. But if you are also looking on, for example, a solo traveler, right? You are an agency that organize travels, of course, like organized trips, but you want to focus more on solo travelers, because it's something that, you know, will increase the confidence, is actually demystifying the fact that it's not safe, for example, in Southeast Asia, because an agency can take care of everything. And imagine that you can ask for a bit more information to this audience by giving them then for in exchange the checklist of what to take on their backpack, or for example, which countries they need the specific visa, or for example, 3 top hikes in Southeast Asia that are perfect for beginners, for example, something like that. I'm sure you have a gist. So in the middle of a funnel, right? So MOFU, right? We have this segment of consideration. So your goal is to nurture leads, providing more detailed information of your product and service, and eventually addressing some pain points. The pain points of your audience is something that the audience might not be aware. So people are not coming to you maybe with a problem. Some of them, yes. Some other don't know until the information are actually well displayed out. This kind of action, of course, will build trust and position your product and the best solution, because usually when an audience starts a consideration is because they know more or less what they are focused, and they are also starting to compare services. Back to the agency, the solo travel agency idea. Of course, in Singapore, there not be one only agency that does that. And the audience, imagine like a 30-year-old girl that would like to have 1 week somewhere to, detoxify from social media, maybe refine the focus on herself and so on. I'm pretty sure that other agencies might offer something like this, and she start to consider agency A, agency B, agency C. In this moment, we want to let them focus only on our offer, and we want to make sure that all her doubts and eventual pay points and things that she might not be aware are actually well written in our landing page, so she will not focus on somebody else. The example in this case is the comparison, right? With other, as I said before, with other competitors. How we are able to differentiate right now is to make sure that all the services are very well written down. There is always this fear that the more we write about our product, the more we give material for the competitors to copy us. Yes, I will say yes and no. We don't have to really think about our competitors because the percentage is much smaller than the audience that we need to convert into actual leads. Okay, so make sure that you explain everything in very, very detail, and not saying, avoid saying, okay, these things will be explained only if you sign for us or only if you purchase this or that. Everything that the user needs to know to hit the buy button needs to be displayed. Bottom of funnel, the most important one, is the where the user will make decision. They are convinced, they are extremely sure that that service is exactly what they need. So 2 cases, there is a purchase button, so like a very clear call to action where they say, get this product or service now, and it will happen immediately. Again, there is a way to be contacted, for example, immediately, right? Example is this one, having this call to action that is clear and is not misleading. By now, sign up today, use this webinar immediately, start learning now, something like that. Okay. Any questions so far? I'm keeping up also the time. I know that this is a bit of a long webinar, so if you might need like 1 minute break, let me know. We do it later for sure, but if you have any questions, now is the right time. No? Okay, I can move forward. The key elements. What's the reason to get a landing page? Marketing strategy. As I say, this is part of a clear plan that you have been laid out before. You have some product or services that you would like to make them perform better, or you would like to test. So everything is part of a clear plan that you had in mind before. The design and layout. So as we said, a landing page has to be very well designed in a way that your audience is not distracted to go somewhere else. It doesn't have to be too wordy, for example, because user might be like bored, might not link to other pages, so your user might go somewhere else as well. But again, the way that you are putting very nice high resolution images, short text, bullet point, paragraph, that will help your users to stay and purchase. Value proposition. So what's the value of having a landing page? You don't have only to highlight the characteristic of your product, but also try to highlight how your product will solve some issue, will make their life easier, will reassure them. For example, I'm brainstorming real time for your couple, for your the people that are landing with the photographer page. Tell them exactly how long this session will take, how long they will get the image, the final image out. It will take 1 day, it will take 1 week. You have to imagine your audience, why they are maybe panicking. Let's say like that. Imagine a couple, they maybe found a very last minute solution to get a wedding photo shoot, but they need to get this picture printed out before the actual wedding, or I don't know, before sending the invite. So if they know exactly what's the timeline on having their service and product delivered, that will be more inclined for them to, of course, purchase your solution. Last one, a copywriting has to be extremely clear, not misleading. Again, not saying this information we'll have to provide you for you later, or find this in your email, and so on. Everything should be laid out concisely and clear call to action. Get your product now, start to use it in few minutes, buy now, and so on. Okay. Last important thing, and guys, I'm a person that really stress a bit more on analytics and setup, because landing page will give you information about your audience more than anything else, right? Because you start to understand if the people are actually purchasing your product, what is the behavioral pattern, what is the experience that your audience will get from the beginning to the end. And actually you will also understand why they are turned down, why you think that they might reach I don't know, a box where you explain something and maybe it's too on the bottom part, and people are not having a pleasure time to actually read everything, go towards the bottom part of your landing page. So analytics are data that will give you a clear direction on what you've done well and what might need a different path. You need to pivot a bit. We are going to see how in 2024 rapid prototyping with AI is a key element. I can tell you that 10 years ago, when I started to do this job, there was nothing about this, and landing page were really crafted hand by hand, line of code, one by one, and with HTML, it was extremely time consuming. Right now, everyone could use AI to have at least an idea on how to do a landing page, because this tool has democratized a lot these kind of services. Before, it was only designers and developers. Now, more or less, everyone can access these kind of things. Why we are using ChatGPT, for example, because will help us to define the clear goal, the value proposition for our landing page. You could also use any other conversational agent, like, I don't know, Claude, Gemini, other things. I don't know. I'm a user of ChatGPT and Claude mainly. But if you use anything else, there are so many tools right now. And the other tool will be today Framer. Framer is, if you want to Google it, is this tool that will help to put together small or more advanced website using the idea that they have building blocks. So you don't actually need to code. But they have kind of like Lego pieces where you can combine them together in specific order, for them building the the page or the website as you like. And they are visual. It's a visual tool. So zero line of code, nothing. You're gonna see super fun. I'm a big fan of it. Okay, guys, so we are perfectly in time. Let me see. Good. There is one question. Can a landing page have more than one type of CTA? Yes, absolutely yes. For example, have a form to collect leads or a WhatsApp icon for them to click as well. Yes, you can do both. WhatsApp has the lowest friction to get contact, but maybe the audience may have lower intent compared to form submission. Yes, a landing page can give also the option to have contact immediately a chatbot in WhatsApp or to have a form below. We are going to see the option in Framer where you can create a form. But of course, this is a plugin that most of the website has. You can also implement WhatsApp. And my personal suggestion as a designer that has been done this many times, you should test. If you are not sure what your audience prefer and you are sort of obliged to make a decision, I will do a sort of like A/B testing. I will put them both, for example, both the form, both in the WhatsApp, and with an established amount of time of trial, could be, in my opinion, from 1 month to 3 months, you start to collect the data to see where the people are clicking and what they prefer to use. Another thing, guys, that I forgot to tell, and again, this is my personal advice always, the fact that you can direct ask your users, sometimes through maybe form, surveys, like two lines of a Survey Monkey. If you're in doubt, just do it, because your user are the one that will give the most clear qualitative data to give you, the answers that you are looking for. Okay, so now, guys, we are gonna do a sort of like a quick exercise, quick brainstorming. I will be the one leading it, but I would like you to join me. So good, we are good in time. So lightning gem. So now take 5 minutes, please. Maybe you have again, as I suggested, like me, pen and paper. Try to draft a landing page that will showcase a plant nursery that is selling succulents. Succulents, I think all of you knows, are these kind of like tiny, small plants that usually are a bit harder to kill. They also die, but a bit harder because they need maybe a bit less water, less light, and a bit less care. You might find them on your office desk or around office areas. They are very common. They're also good gifts. So imagine that you are a succulent lover and a succulent seller. Okay, you have a shop, you have a nursery. So what would you like to see on a landing page? Again, let me give you a hint. It's not landing page that is showcase everything about your shop, but just something more specific, because you have you're not focusing on selling, I don't know, ficus or flowers or flower composition, whatever. You're just trying to sell more succulents. That is only a small part of your business. Okay. I'm gonna put timer, 5 minutes, for you to have a bit of a mental break. But I hope you're gonna use some of these seconds to jot down some ideas how you would like to have a landing page for your succulent, selling succulents. if you have any questions, just type on the chat box. Anselm, which kind of points are you referring to? Because I'm afraid that I cannot go back because the timer will go away. So ideas on creating a landing page. So imagine that there are different type of people that might buy succulents, right? So there are people that might be more experienced, and some other that they might need it just to use it for, I don't know, buy as a gift or a small present or just, something nice that they would like to have on their desk. So imagine which kind of information, maybe focus on one segment, maybe the people that are not really experienced on buying these kind of plans, which kind of information they might need on this landing page to buy one. Let me see if I'm reading, try to see if anybody else has some doubts. I can give you some ideas, guys. No, guys, don't share for now with me. Just keep it on the side. We're gonna go next. But just to give you a couple more ideas. Imagine it's like a normal plant shop. I don't know if you're in Singapore. Imagine Faris Flora, right? They have plants that they cover a different range of prices. Also, there are plants that are cheaper, plants are a bit more expensive. And I'm pretty sure that they also have some very much exclusive deals or varieties of plants. So imagine also the succulents. I'm sure that there are some kind of like entry level small succulents and some other that might be a bit more exotic. They come from far away. It sounds a bit unsettling. Okay. Seems like the clock of the crocodile in Peter Pan, I tell you. That's what reminds me. I don't know. I got traumatized on my childhood, maybe. But what I was saying about the variety, think about the kind, because this plant seller might have different range of succulents. They are not all the same. Maybe some they come from, countries like Patagonia, South America, and they are, of course, more expensive than the one that maybe they come just from around here, Southeast Asia. Let's go next, okay? So, which are your ideas, guys? That's now the time to share it with me. What you are imagined to see on a landing page for a shop that needs to sell just a different variety of succulents. I think it's a bit slow, my Menti, and I hope there are some of you. Picture of plants, right? Exactly that. If you're not able to walk in a shop, you need to exactly understand what you are looking at. Some people might not know what a succulent is. Plants are, the word plant is a bit common, but succulents is not, or not anyone is able to recognize what a ficus looks like or how Munstera looks like. I like some plants, so I know some, but not so many. They also, okay, in this page, there will also be price and delivery options, so self-pickup, exactly what I said before. What are the most important information that audience will need to know to get these plants, right? Do they have to, they are delivering their place? Do they need to go and take the car and go to the shop? How this thing happen? Payment and purchase. Yes, what are the modality of payment? You can pay by credit card, or you can maybe just reserve your plant and just pay at the shop. We don't know. Let me see. Collect. Oh, very good. I'm very happy that I see so many. Collect emails for drip marketing, introduce various products over time. Yes, we might need also a form, right? Where you can ask your audience to drop them the email and tell them exactly what they will receive the moment they're going to drop the email. Is it the launch of a new product, a new plant? Maybe a special invitation to be invited to a new plant nursery that is being, so this plant nursery is like relocating, and some people, they're going to be invited to like a pre-launch shop. Or let me think, these kind of things, you have to be extremely sure on tell them why you need their email. Vibrate, I think it's a vibrant collection of easy to care, perfect of every home. Good. So user would like to see that there are a different kind of succulents. It's not only one. There are some of them that they are easy to taking care. Home space ideas decorated with plants. That's fantastic. Yes, exactly. Where to place your plants? It's not only on the office, but how they can, cheer up, make maybe a dull corner a bit more homey, or you miss an element for your I don't know, setting up a nice living room. A plant will make a difference. Another thing, we'll see how to take care of plants. Yes, maybe few bullet points or a guideline, or actually even like a short videos on how to take care of plants. Let me see, there's going to be somebody more experienced here is going to tell me that there is an hero section. Good, so it means something that is appearing on the top part of the landing page. Pain points or problem section, so why people should be there, because they have a need. The solution overview and the feature section. Very nice. I'm pretty sure that this person does know well what we are talking about. Then there's gonna be, let me scroll down. There's gonna be testimonials. Yes, people that has purchased before and they are happy to share their positive experience. There is maybe a comparison with other succulents from other shop. Maybe I would say not directly a comparison with other shops, because I might have a feeling that this might ignite a bit of a war, but comparing other succulents will be good. Like most common succulents that has been kept, I don't know, too much indoor, what happened to them. And this, will give the ability of this shop to, for example, showcase the fact that the succulents that has been sold in this shop, they receive natural light. So you understand why I say comparison a bit more in a subtle way, because you're not really highlighting the fact that your competitor put their plants on a very close, dark fridge or air-conditioned room, but you are highlighting how good your plants are. And this put a bit of shadow of who does not practice the same as you do. Understand what I mean? Somebody asked for a break. Okay, let's do this. Let me go quickly. I like that. Let me quickly finish these ideas, and then we have a 5 minutes break. Okay, so a bit more information that we'll see on the landing page will be FAQs. Yes, always useful to have a quick answer on most common question. Feature products. About us and contact, yes, contact for sure. About us might be not best for a landing page because imagine landing page is only showcasing one single product. The about us is on the a main website and also the contact page because people might be distracted and go and check out only knowing a bit more about the place. But in this case, we need to sell them supplements. Okay, there might be a couple of lines telling them why that shop is legit or how long it's been running, but not a very specific long section about the shop information. Then there is a quick one. Join Telegram for latest arrival. Yes, very good. Basic information, knowledge of plants, succulents, for people who want to learn and take up this new hobby. Very good. So explanation that is a bit more in detail about people that might not be experts. Limited time offer, also good. Interactive quiz. That's a very nice idea, I will say. It's a good idea, actually. It's a good idea for people that maybe don't know which kind of plant they should purchase. Between 5 succulents, which one is the best that can survive on maybe an office that doesn't have so much of sunlight? That could be a nice idea. Contact information to get support and help. Yes. And let me see another one. AFT banner, so another hero. What are the succulent plants? Rising trend of household plants. So statistic chart, benefits of having a succulent, very good. So in this case, you are making your audience more interested into why these succulents are actually a very good idea to purchase. It's not just any kind of plants, but it's now a trend. Everyone loves it. Might be good on your corner for this kind of reason. I don't know. Yeah, that's a fantastic idea. I really like it. And then put a chatbot. Okay. Chatbot might be the one that is just like support help. Okay, we can use it. Guys, I think you are well deserving a bit of a break now. I like the fact that I had a an answer, sorry, that is asking me for a break. Let's have a 5-minute break. I keep my phone here. So around 17, a bit after, yeah. Please, let's get back together. Okay, 5 minutes. And put the alarm. Okay, guys, what about enough? I hope you are, you distracted a bit yourself for a few seconds. For now, get back to our succulent plant a bit more energized and focused. I promise you that is going to be short. And now we are going into actually the two tools we are using today. Let me go quickly on the next section that we are going to workshop something together. So, okay, let me change my screen. So for who is asking me how long this webinar? Let's say for 30, yeah, 40 minutes max, 30, 40 minutes. Trying to end it before 6. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let me change my screen. Give me 1 second. I need to let me just this is my timer. Okay, so now you should let me move down this and this. Here we go. ChatGPT, and to make wait a second. I cannot move. To make the process a bit faster, I already wrote a prompt. Can you all see me? Because I think I'm frozen. Yeah, I think everything is okay, right? Yeah, okay. So, most of you know that ChatGPT is our best friend to ask. It's our colleague, right? A colleague where we can ask things that we we don't want to think about it. It's more like an assistant, is a consultant, somebody that is a specialist. And in this case, if we describe the scenario that we want to brainstorm, it can help us to come up with ideas like, like a value proposition or target audience. So in this case, let me copy paste what I've done before. So guys, I didn't ask you, but this is something that we have been designing before. We have this business that is called Sexy Succulents, and the founder is Mary. Mary comes from a background where the family is involved in a large-scale business, and she's a very avid succulent lover. She also has now ventured into building her own little succulent community because she really loves it, and also she wants to build something that's different from the organization that she was brought up and was part of. Maybe some of you can relate to something like this, right? But she has access to the same distributor and like Plant Network, so she's access to a very exclusive succulents as part of the industry, and she's able to bring them to Singapore. This kind of service is going to be good for both succulent lovers, as we said before, experienced people, but also for people that they are just new people that they would like to increase this hobby for various reasons. For Hez, she has an e-commerce website that is already existing, so it's not a landing page, but she also sells through Telegram and WhatsApp, exactly what you were asking me before. And most importantly, she has a Facebook group where there is a very big community of succulent lovers that can exchange tips and information. She wants to build a landing page so she can link to her Facebook group. And so any people, old or new, are coming from the landing page from this Facebook group and can order succulents. We can add the value proposition for different target users and target customer. And we can ask ChatGPT what's the primary goal of the landing page. What do you think, guys? Let's hit the button and see what's the result. Let me refresh. That might not have worked very well. Okay, why is not? Let me try one more time. Oh, yes. I hope. Yes. Okay. So, guys, so there is a bit of a breakdown on what the landing page should be. What's the value proposition, right? Again, some of you are more experienced on how these things should be structured. Some other don't. ChatGPT is here to help for who has initial doubts or who just need to make their assumption a bit more like consistent and making them more clear, right? So the primary goal is the landing page is convert visitors into buyers and connect them with the Facebook group. Again, we have target customers, we have experienced succulent lovers that they would like to have exclusive access. And they would like to have that kind of sharing knowledge that only a community that has expertise can give. But then for newcomers, for beginners, for people that just a bit more curious, they would like to know what an easy to care plant guide, how they can have their plant surviving and not wasting their money. And maybe also personalize support, because people, maybe they don't even know how to really approach plants for the first time. Another thing will be maybe gifting customers. Some people that maybe they are not really there for themselves, but they just look for unique gifts. So again, imagine the pain points. In this case, we are solving the issue of finding a gift that is, average amount, average price that will be looking good for a house, for a housewarming party, or for a goodbye gift from colleagues, and so on. This kind of service will also give you a beautifully packaged gift and deliver to your doorstep, so you don't have to pick it up. And then these kind of things is the one we were discussing before, which are what are the key features of the landing page. It needs to direct the purchase option with maybe a Telegram or WhatsApp fast ordering, but in this case we will not use it in Framer because it's a plugin that require the paid version. Community link on Facebook, testimonials, and then, for example, succulent care tips, and of course, a contact form and so on. Okay, so right now, guys, if you're still with me, let's look into Framer. Okay, so Framer, that is just this, framer.com. Let me see if it's come up my projects again. I hope not. Yes. Okay. My projects are coming up, but if you are a new user, you can see that Framer will give you, okay, never mind, will give you other options. So those are the quick website that I have created just for fun. Okay, let's look at how this Framer looks like. So Framer will showcase you have a menu, right? Where you can see all your files, you can edit, the view, and so on the left-hand side. And then you can start to see which kind of elements you can import. You can see a layout, text, CMS, and plugin. In this case, for example, I already created one page, a landing page, that you can see has been converted in 3 different views. It's the same page, but one is what happened when you see on a desktop view, on a tablet view, and on an iPhone view. How is the display of information, right? But for example, guys, I anticipated how much AI can help us in this. In this case, let me go to another of my prompt here. Let me see how we go. that I already prepared, if not would have been super long. You go to this F, that is the logo. When you are in file, you hit generate page. Okay, so again, you have a prompt, classic prompt. In this case, I prepare this. So try to design, a landing page of, yes, I can share the prompts with you guys. I can do it. The landing page of a succulent nursery called Sexy Succulents. Design a landing page for experienced succulent lover as well as beginners to explore and purchase succulents. For experienced folks, they want to explore, discover, and purchase rare or new succulents that are in stock. But actually, for new beginners, they want to discover which succulents is the right fit to start their succulent journey and learn how to take care of their new purchase. For example, the goal of the page is to have a section for each audience and convert into sales. Show me the various sections clearly displayed. The tone of voice should be friendly and informal, right? Use colors like green and pink and make it like a very, let's say, fun design. We can say add a section for people that would like to purchase a succulent as a gift. Show how the length will be presented or wrapped. Okay, guys, I'm doing this live with you because every time I create a new prompt. So let's see what comes out. Here we go. So you can see that the Framer is creating, wow. I'm always super surprised, I tell you guys. I'm always extremely amazed by how this tool is working well, because every time is new, I tell you, every time is new, no matter how much time you try. So you see it's generating the page like ChatGPT that is loading the information, but in the meanwhile, let's explore a bit, okay? So actually, not so bad. Has been done, the job, wait. Why is good? Yeah, okay. Has been actually done a good job. Wait, I want to remove it later. A good job dividing the section, for example. Okay, so we said that we want a fun and very informal way to talk. So embrace the cactaxi word, get prick. It's quite now, discover now, get start. Here you have a showcasing range of the exotic one, the beginner's corner, and Cactopedia 101 with images also. Here, they suggest you a gift. This section is for more experts, I would say. And then we have a bit of, it's a very short Q&A. We can also define how many questions we would like to have it. And sign up form and a footer. Not bad, guys, huh? Not bad. You can see also in the tablet, how does it look like, and on the mobile view. So what I was saying before, that this framer is giving you building blocks to build a website, and you're not happy with the wait a second. You're not happy with what you will see, okay? So you can also change, for example, so this case, the layout, the design. You want something that's a bit more, let's see, with a darker look. Actually, Framer will change everything. But if you want to have a specific color, you go to the section and we are a bit more adventurous. You know that you know, might gonna, let me change into, okay, this kind of aqua color. Doesn't really work well with the red, but okay, let's keep it. But you see how easy it is to change just the layout. Even the pictures, you double click, you can choose an image from your computer and you just upload and so on. Then I wanted to show you what you can insert here. So we have different kind of pages that are pre-made. So in this case, a landing page that is different than what we have. There we go. This one is sort of like naked, a sandbox, where you have to put every information. So it's not for succulents. This one is for anything that you would like. So if you have another kind of idea, you don't want to get guided by a generative tool, you can start from scratch. Let me go back to my dashboard and see where is my... No! Oh my God, where is my plant? Because I might have the only... let me see if I'm able to save it. Again, when you have a free version, you don't have many. Here we go. There we go. Okay. You don't have the many options, many projects that you can use, and I invite you to explore it. But again, if you want to insert like a section, like I don't know, let me see. I don't know, a bit more like reviews, like testimonials. For sure, they are not going to be on the bottom part, but just let them move up before the Q&A. And then also here, you might need to then, design, pick up a color, very easy. You want the same background, here we go. So very, very easy to apply the design, easy. Somebody was asking me how to publish it or have it for free. So you can publish it. There we go. You can write, I don't know, succulent, sexy succulent. And the fact that it's a free domain, you're gonna always have the .framer.ai after. The moment you have a paid account, you can link with your own domain easily. And that's it. So I say not now, okay? Do you have any questions here? If not, we are towards the closings. There are questions in the chat. Here we go. Yes, later I'm gonna share this really easy prompt that I came up with. I can share it here while we are closing. Then, okay, how to open the AI function for input. Okay, you got this, look at here, guys. So you see there is a tiny logo, the F, okay? You go to File. They put it a bit hidden. This is a new version. 3 months ago, it was a bit more clear. I don't know. So you can see into Generate Page. There we go, here. Generate Page, and you have a prompt. And here you can write a new prompt, okay? This is where, so let me show you again. Logo, File, Generate Page. Here we go, okay? Let me see. So I can share the prompt text. Yes, let me see if I have it still the same. Yes, this one. Oh, no, sorry. Wrong. Let me chat to everyone. Here we go. This one is the prompt. I don't know if you guys are as OpenFramer right now, but you can immediately use it. Let me see if there are other questions. How to link it to our website? Okay, so your domain or your website? Because how to link it to our existing website is not something that I know how to do it, for example, in this case with the free version. But it's part of the CMS CMS offer. So it will be, I don't know, sexysucculents.com slash sexysucculents.com slash cactastic word, I don't know, and that will be linked because you have already your domain. Okay, so the interface here is going to be different. You have another question? Yes, ChatGPT prompt, let me know. So here we go. Here we go. This is a, oh no, wait, it's too long. Let me make it two spots. Okay. So I don't know, you guys. Can we launch without a domain? Yes, yes, yes. I don't want to do it now because then I'm gonna just but let me okay, no, let me try. It's just because I have so many and I don't know if I'm gonna run out of space, but let's do it together. Sexy, succulent, but we can do it. Because I'm using another account. There we go. Here we go. Done. Ready. Quite powerful, huh? Then, of course, you have the logo on the bottom part. And again, here, Framer.ai always. And you should also name your page, right? So you have to write, I don't know, succulent promo. There we go. Let me publish it again. This one is an update, so you should have, let me see. Refresh always. Ah, how come? Hey, hey, hey. Yes, you can see that now the change, succulent promo. Quite cool, huh? I super like, I'm a big fan of Framer. And if you guys work with also Figma, that is even better because whatever you design in Figma is a designer software better than Adobe. Let's see, a bit of promotion. Then you can also translate immediately your design. We have another question and then we start moving toward the end. Is there already an e-commerce website that has all products? Then we create a dedicated landing page for one of the products. Should the CTA on the landing page leads to an e-commerce website page or have a direct checkout on the landing page itself? Okay, this one is something that I don't know what's your, for example, I don't know if you're using, for example, Stripe or you're using PayPal, how you can provide your payment. For example, I tell you, Shopify always come with his own account for pay, right? In case you want to create, you have a limited amount of Shopify pages. You want to create one with Framer to test out something. Then you should be able to connect back Framer. So you link back Framer to the purchase button of your Shopify. See, because then the Shopify has already the logic of your PayPal or Stripe. So I will not use Framer to get money from your audience if you already have a service that works very well. That I will not risk it. Let's call it that. Okay, good. I'm happy. Very cool. I'm very glad, guys, that you like. Again, I'm finding it extremely cool. So you already have a website. You need to work well a bit more on like content, images, but it's very easy. Then you can ask a designer to help you out, but the cost will be, for example, minimal because there is not anymore the expense of building a design website from scratch. Okay, guys, let me change the screen quickly. 1 second. Just because I want to show you something that might be useful for you. Okay, now you should see this one. Let me move away this stuff. Let me move away myself. And yeah, here. Okay, guys. We already workshop something together. We are also very good on timing this time. And just a moment to wrap up. But guys, don't leave because I have something for you. So what we explore today. So we understand the role of landing pages and digital marketing. I hope for all of you is clear. If not, you have other 5 minutes to shoot me a question and I'll try to answer you quickly. you learn the essential elements of a high converting landing page. You understand how to target multiple audience, which kind of information you should share, and the level of details and CTA, for example. And then we explore these two tools that I think they are fantastic. Okay, maybe ChatGPT is something that you know well already, but Framer, very big fan. I hope you're also fan of Framer, will help you on streamline the creation process. So, guys, today, okay, we can maybe skip the reflection time, but I have something for you. And maybe something we said before. I would like to understand what's your opinion, what's your feedback that you would like to give us for the webinar that you attended today. So please just take scan the QR code, and also you can find it here on the chat box. So it's a 5-10 minutes survey that will be able to give you a voucher, a Grab voucher to spend. I will tell you guys, it will not be issued immediately, but we need a few weeks, right, to be to work out, and but you will get it on your email. Okay, so again, exactly what we said before. I will need your opinion, but I will have to give you something back because I'm asking you for your time, and nobody wants to give time without a clear price at the end, or something back. This is how we are right now. Okay, you always usually have a voucher. Let me see. I think it's a $10 voucher, right? Grab. Let me see. Just let me see if I have the information. Yes, it's a $10. Not bad, actually. I can think about it. I can move in pretty much many places with a $10 Grab voucher. Might be useful for your Friday night if you have to leave early to office and join your friends for drinks, or work very well on a Monday morning if you might be a bit more tight on time, and Mondays are a bit heavy. Oh, copy paste function in this Zoom session is disabled. Oh no. Let me see, how can I help? 1 second, eh? I'm not sure why. Try, guys, maybe talking about the chat link. So guys, sorry, I'm looking. So which kind of text are you looking? I think, so if you're talking about the chat, the link about the form, just a QR code, please just scan it. If you're looking about my prompt, let me know if it's a problem of the prompts. Not really sure why Zoom is not allowing you to do that. Yes, because I think about the prompt. Let me see if I can solve it. Oh, system. Okay. So no, it's the same form. Thank you guys for highlighting the issue. No, it's the same form. There's more than one people behind this webinar. Help you to have a very smooth experience. So while you are, I hope, okay to, use the form, I will invite you to the last actually workshop that we're gonna have together. Is gonna be this Friday. And we are gonna learn how to have a custom GPT that might help to speed up some of your work tasks. Okay, I'm not sure if you're a heavy, ChatGPT users. If you have the Plus account, GPT Plus, but with that option, it will give you the possibility to train ChatGPT and tailor it for becoming kind of like a consultant for a specific task that you would like to speed up, that would like to have a bit more, I don't know, information of, or you would like something that's repetitive that you don't want to spend too much time. ChatGPT can help you, and you don't have to always, I don't know, input the same prompt because you have because you have a free version. So let me share with you. Yes, that's next appointment is gonna be on the 25th of October. Let me see if the time is correct. No, actually it's not correct. The time is on lunchtime. So maybe you guys have a bit more possibility to join us. It's gonna be between 11:30 and 1:30 this Friday, and is like a bit like today. It's a bit more workshopy. You can see I'm going to show you how to actively customize GPT. So use custom GPT. And I'm pretty sure that we are done. Okay, guys, if you also want to connect with me, you have more questions, we're going to be online for 5 more minutes, I would say 5-10 minutes. If you have any questions that you would like to shoot, please use this time. If not, this is my LinkedIn, this is my email. You're gonna find me, and again, I'm very happy to connect and brainstorm with you for other landing pages, or talk about Framer and anything else that you like. In the chatbot, there is a bit more information about the Friday's workshop. There is the registration link. So if you are if you would like to join, it will be another very useful webinar where you're going to learn how to do it immediately right after. Okay, so it's going to help you to save a few hours of your time using custom GPT and design a bit more an assistant that is tailored to your needs rather than to be a bit more like generic. Okay, so let me go back into the, there we go. This one, the form, if some of you might have come back. Now, after a bit of a break, it's the end of the day, I might understand you're tired, but again, if you want to give us your opinion, this is the form, and you will get the $10 voucher in Grab voucher. Oh, thank you, guys. Oh, thank you. I can see. Thank you, Agnes, for completing the survey. Thank you, SH. I'm very glad that you found useful to know more about Framer. So guys, if there is nothing else, I can call it out, call it a day, and I hope to see you on Friday. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye bye. Good night.